Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Martin Pechar from Edu Musica, and today I'm really happy to host Ursula from Kobe. Also, we have a long history together. We sang in the choir when we were students. We traveled around the world and enjoyed many beautiful pieces of music singing together. And then we kind of lost touch for about a decade, I think. But now, a couple of years ago, we met again, and now we like to do some similar stuff. Uh, Ursula is now working also on her startup, Kobe, dealing also with helping kids read. And I believe this is a very similar or connected issue to also music. So language and music are very connected. They both express your feelings and thoughts and so on. So I think it's really important, interesting, and Ursula, I would just invite you to present yourself and your work also. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm really happy to be here. Yeah, music is a very good base for a happy life, I would say, uh, as we had with students and as many children who start having musical education on the side. And of course, it is also very connected to my favorite topic, which is learning how to read. So yeah, by profession I'm a designer. This is maybe also why I really enjoy having conversations with mathematicians, besides teachers, of course. But yeah, and I have a dyslexic child, and going through that experience of learning her to read, I came across some methods, some tricks that really worked extremely well for her. And couple of years later, I spent quite some years really intensively studying the field of literacy and pedagogics of reading. I decided to put this idea into a form, so to digitalize the method. And we founded Kobe with three other co-founders who also really passionately believe this. So Kobe is essentially a mobile app that digitalizes any text. We have books also in the app itself, and it formats, adjusts the text so it helps the brain to decode it and therefore to read. It's intended for parents that can support their child at home uh, during the reading practice. As any other very complex skill, reading requires a lot of practice, and especially for children who struggle, children with dyslexia.
Yeah, and especially now in these COVID times, this is really important. Parents have a great burden of teaching children a lot of things, and they're not experts in everything, of course, and so that's why it can be quite difficult. So we believe that any help to them is very useful, and I'm sure that you'll also present a lot of actionable advices on how to tackle that problem. Just wanted to also mention today is a kind of a short introductory session, but we're having in-depth webinar next week where we'll really go into details and show you how to do things. So on my side, I'll show a little bit about the early learning. So how to establish these connections in the brain between what you see and what you hear. The child has to connect those two and find some correlation about between them, and this has to be wired in the brains, and this enables then also reading and similar activities. Of course, we are mostly working on reading of music notation, but the same process actually goes also with reading text. And Ursula will explain more about her tricks and approaches, which can really simplify and improve the process of reading for the kids.
So what I will talk a little bit about is explain you, let's say, the theory behind it, because it is important that you understand, but not too much in depth, because brain does all the magic tricks itself if you just feed it the right exercises. And so I will talk about something that is called phonologic awareness, how child can build that. That is basically understanding how our spoken language is built up, and then how we can, with very simple games, work on that, because this is the basic to develop the good decoding skills that are developed into fluent reading later on. So,
yes.
Yeah, there are, I will give you about 10 little games that you can play, and they really have results. I think that the parents and the teachers are working together is extremely important for these children. It's their first academic achievement, and it not only influences them academically, it also influences them personally. So it's important that they feel supported and loved and successful, of course.
Definitely, yeah. As Ursula mentioned, I'm a mathematician by profession. I love music and I'm very involved also in that, but by profession, I'm a mathematician. So this coding and decoding resonates with me a lot. And also developing of the brain of a child is also similar to, let's say, the artificial intelligence that we're seeing. There are huge advances of technology, how to do that, but the processes behind that are, well, I wouldn't say the same, but in many ways very similar. So we can learn a lot about also what's going on in the brains, in normal brains. Also, when we do this artificial neural networks, we see how they perform, how they behave, and so the theory behind it is also very interesting. So we might also touch the theory a little bit. However, we'll try to make it as useful and actionable for you as possible, because we know a lot of you are at home with your kids and you're struggling with many issues, and we want to give you tools and ways, approaches how to solve this. So we will also be very happy to receive some comments from you, some feedback, the issues that you're struggling with. Let us know what you would like to learn and deal with, and also maybe share some of your experience, your thoughts and ideas, and we'll discuss all that in details, as mentioned, on the next webinar within 1 week.
Also, what we said, we will have a little gift at the end of the session for all the participants. Yeah, that's it. If you have particular questions, then post it so we can prepare the answers for you up front.
Okay, perfect. So thank you, Ursula, for the today, and we're looking forward to the event within 1 week. So next week, looking forward to participation from all of you. So make sure to register as soon as possible, and looking forward to meeting you there. Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.